Welcome to Quack Co, where every video is 10 minutes or less. I'm Flash, and this is Legendary Tactics. Today, we are taking over Monday Musings. Welcome, this is Cax, and this is NATO.
Howdy.
Hello.
So today we're going to chat with you about Wingspan. Now, we played this game with Quackalope today, and we had an interesting experience because some of us had never actually played on the physical copy of the game.
This is my first game playing
That's
hard
right.
copy.
Yes.
I've played both experiences. I play them with different groups, and
Yes.
you're a middling Wingspan player.
Yeah, pretty middle of the road. No, I have the digital app, and I've played that a bunch, but I do not own the physical game. Cax owns the physical game.
Hasn't got to the table yet.
Hasn't got to the table.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because
Why do you never table it?
Because I love the digital app.
Yeah.
I love the app. It's it does everything I need it to do for me, and I can, at the end of the day, I don't need to worry about the setup, the takedown. I just press power on my computer and I sit down and I fire it up, and it does all the housekeeping.
So I'm hearing you're lazy.
Check.
All right, so for lazy people out there, Wingspan app is the way to go.
Yeah.
I want to add that as an app player myself, I play this predominantly. For me, Wingspan is a game about the experience. It's a
Experiential.
sensation game.
100%.
And you get the added element of the sound, which I think...
With the digital?
You can't understate this soundtrack.
Yes, the soundtrack is really
Soundtrack
nice.
is beautiful.
And if
fantastic.
you hover your mouse over the birds, they make the sounds like they chirp
That's
for you
right.
or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's really nice.
Fantastic.
So if you're into ornithology, you can learn about birds while you play the game. So thematically, it's really great. There's weekly challenges on here that you don't get with the live version.
That's right.
Also, there's the connection that you get with friends. So I can connect with you. We rip off a game. As you say, I'm a lazy gamer too. It's all set up. The other element I noticed playing live is that you two struggle, well, mostly you, struggle with remembering to move the cubes, adjust the, put your token
housekeeping.
here.
The
all
housekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, this is the way to go, is the digital app.
Yeah.
I really
For me,
like
the
it.
digital app is also about rules enforcement.
Yes.
Right? Because as you're going across, there's powers that you have to keep an eye on that other players, oh, you laid eggs? Okay, I have to do something. The app looks after that for you. So you don't... It's housekeeping, but with the added bonus of enforcing the rules. It's not going to let you do a move that you are not allowed to do.
That's important.
That's right.
When you
That's
play
right.
with cheaters.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, I was
Whatever it takes, Flash. Whatever it takes. Come on.
I was playing today, and I had a worm moment, an invertebrate moment, where I forgot if I'd actually spent the food or not.
Yes.
So I threw it. I probably lost the game because I generously threw it away, assuming that I had
I bet
forgotten.
you it cost you the game.
It probably did. Yes. So.
But yes, but I mean, that's a challenge with any cardboard and paper and wood board game. You need to be present. You need to be there to make sure that everything gets followed and so forth. And sometimes rules questions come up, and we added the new element with the expansion of the nectar tokens.
Yes.
And we'd never played with this before.
That was very
And there were a
cool.
few minor rules questions that came up. We're like, oh, do I get a nectar if this happened? And so the app, you wouldn't even have to worry. You just add the nectar bit in.
Yeah, that's
and
right. You click the button, right?
Yeah, it'll do it all for you. So that's really nice.
I am going to object to all of this now because
Wow.
I am a human. I am a gamer who likes to be around the table. I do play the app with you, and I enjoy it with you.
Yes.
But when I play with my family, I tried this with my family on the app, and we're sitting there taking turns and cycling, and it was not a good feeling because we were live, we were together, and that's what board gaming is about to me, is getting that around the table experience, sitting down, making fun of each other. To me, when I'm playing the app, I can't see my whole board. I mean, there is a mode you can put it into so that you can see the whole board, but it doesn't feel, you can't see the card powers. So all of this text, you need to actually click on the card to see what the text is because there just isn't enough room for it. So for me, I get a better game experience at the table. I get a better human experience, and it feels more fulfilling.
And you know what? There is something 100% about tactile.
Yes.
There
I mean,
is.
this
Especially
game
with the little
is
eggs.
gorgeously
The little
tactile,
eggs.
right?
Yeah.
This is great.
I mean, the first player token, the food tokens. I mean,
Yes.
this the bird feeder.
Yeah.
For heaven's sake, this is phenomenal.
Yeah. So
And you just can't replicate that
that's
on
true.
screen.
And I did really enjoy playing it live.
It was fun.
Definitely, yeah.
100%.
But again, just to touch on the rules enforcement bit, I think learning the game online can help because, again, you're not going to make mistakes and it will walk you through. As long as you're, paying attention to what's going on, I think it may be easier to learn that way. That's
the digital?
Yeah.
And what do you guys think about expanding out into other board games where the digital has really, really kind of rivaled?
Yes. Well, Root comes to mind. Root digital implementation, a lot more rules in that
Especially because Root is, you're talking about rules enforcement there, right? There's the asymmetry of the game.
Yeah.
That becomes...
Yes, absolutely.
So I have to take the other side on Root because I confess I've never played Root live. And there's a good reason for that. Root is a game that does not play well when you invite a group of friends over and there's 5 people and they're all new to the game and you say, okay, you're this faction and here's your powers, and they don't understand them, and then you try and explain to the next group, and then eventually you play the game and then someone loses because they feel like they didn't have the rules explained to them clearly even though you said them 10 times. It doesn't matter. The game is too much. The rules enforcement forces you to choose this option or that option, pick one, and then it does everything for you. Yeah. And even if you don't understand what you're doing, the app, I think, is a softer teacher.
Yes.
And I can get more people to the table with the app. Again, beautiful graphics.
Yes.
Beautiful job on that game.
Well done.
That's right. Fantastic game. And it's just heads and... It's way above every other game out there, I would say. I'd say it's even better than the Wingspan app.
It could be. Now, if you're talking apps, though, I think you can't forget to mention Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
That app.
That's another one you played a lot of.
Wow. Yeah. And I have the hard copy of that one too, which I have played of the Gloomhaven, but the app is... You can
just saving yourself an hour of setup time.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Again, though, there is something to be said for the dungeon crawler experience of on the table, but oh my!
But it's intimidating. You open that giant box that weighs like 2 small children, and try to dive in there, and it's a slog. And that's cool if that's what you're in for, and you want that tactile experience. But it's quick and easy if you play the app.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different apps to look at. I don't know what you guys think, but I think the verdict here seems like it's split.
Yeah.
It is. I think it depends on your purpose. Yeah. If you want the social gaming, if you want a hands-on feel, you have to go with the cardboard. I'm stating the obvious here. But if you want quick, easy, beautiful, rules enforced, the app is the way to go. And I think in different instances, Root, I go with the app. Wingspan, I have to go with the cardboard as the overall better experience.
And thanks for watching, and do not forget to...
be kind and...
get those games to the table.